founder with his wife Erin, who you've met, of the Vietnam Society, which promotes Vietnam through art and culture, and without whom this evening's program would not have been possible. So let's give them a big hand. And we do have Peter's book, In the Enduring Spirit of Vietnam, which I understand is a collector's item at this point, available for you tonight from Good Families. Back here for $65, is that correct? And as I mentioned, the pre-order for the new book on spires. So let's meet Peter, who will tell us about his personal connection with Vietnam. The slide shows Peter's father's coming back from the war, holding him in his arms.
Good evening, everyone. Great to be here with new faces and some faces that I know as well. So this is where my Vietnam starts, right here. This is the first second I met my father, and he had just returned from, can everyone see me? Is this okay? All right. He had just returned. He was a doctor in Da Nang in 1966-67, and he had just returned from serving, and I was born 2 weeks after he had left there. And I grew up with Vietnam in my life, my entire life, from when I can remember. Soon after this, in the 70s, we had Vietnamese exchange students staying with us, and I'm from Boulder, Colorado, and they would stay at our house, and while they were going to the University of Colorado for a semester or 2 semesters. And so, being 6, 7, 8 years old, I had Vietnamese living in our house from Saigon, and then we also had, as my father, for record, he had to photograph everyone that came in onto the table, into the operating room. But on the weekends, he would go out to the countryside, to the surrounding villages, and he would take snapshots of the village life there, because he would go out and give back to the families that were there. Many of them, particularly the women, were hired to clean the Marine base, and so he would give back to them and clean. He was an oral surgeon, so he would clean teeth and fix a lot of cleft lips. And then while he was there, he would be making snapshots. He made thousands of photographs. And so we, in our living room throughout growing up, I grew up with these slideshows 3 or 4 times a year. We would have a slideshow. And I absolutely fell in love with these times in our living room for 2 to 3 hours.